The question everybody is asking themselves, and me and everybody else under the sun at the moment it seems, is what is the real impact going to be of the announcements on March 23? Hello everybody, and welcome to some more thoughts from myself with regard to what's happening with interest rates and obviously the housing market around the country. The question everybody is asking themselves, and me and everybody else under the sun at the moment it seems, is what is the real impact going to be of the announcements on March 23 from the government regarding investors no longer, eventually after 4 years, being able to claim full deductibility of interest expense on investment properties, or if they're buying a new property right now, they can't claim any of that interest expense. Now, frankly, it's going to be years and years before some academic in the back room is going to figure out the actual impact on prices on average, rents on average, availability of rental supply. But the most basic economics 101 tells us that for anyone supplying a good or service, if the cost goes up to them of making it, then the selling price on average will go up, rents will rise, and the quantity in the market will go down. So the availability of rental property will go down a bit. But picking magnitudes, anybody's guess at the moment. And so I've got a number of surveys where I ask people, so to help inform my best guess in this, about what they are seeing, what they're intending to do out there. And since March 23, I've completed 3 surveys of different groups of people. One of them was right after the 23 announcement, and that was of mortgage advisors, asking them what are they seeing with regard, for instance, to the number of investors coming through looking for advice. And there was about a net 46% of the mortgage advisors basically saying they're seeing fewer investors come forward looking for advice. The previous month it was 5% fewer, but then if you go back to the months earlier than that, there were definite increases coming along. So the mortgage advisors right at the coalface there, definitely seeing a pullback of interest from the investors. I also survey real estate agents along with the REI NZ, and what we've found there is we had a net 41% of agents saying they're seeing fewer investors in the market. The previous month for that one was a reading of a 15% increase, so that's early March before the announcement, so that's definitely a turnaround. There was a net 11% of the agents saying they're seeing fewer people at auctions, that's a turnaround, and a net 23% saying they're seeing fewer people at open homes. So definitely a bit of an impact out there in the market, but also of course some of the owner occupiers, the first home buyers, just exercising a little bit of caution, still showing up, a net 14% of agents seeing more first home buyers out there, but that was much higher in the previous month. These are early days yet, but the evidence coming through does suggest that there will be a pullback in investors buying existing property. This is what the government intends. It will slowly, over time, free up the availability of property for owner-occupiers. And for some people, of course, it is going to mean rents on average are going up. I don't think it has any major interest rate implications in the near future. I'm still thinking the next change from the Reserve Bank is an increase, but not until probably late next year. Long-term mortgage rates probably going up before then. So just to finish off, definitely the investors backing away from the market. But as to how many stay backed away, we're going to have to wait a long, long time until we can really figure that one out. All the best. Enjoy your week.